You could set it in your calendar, couldn't you? That time of year when all the world's great and good maximise their emissions, flying to a climate conference to tell all of us how to reduce ours, and usually end up poorer in the process. This year's so-called Conference of the Parties, that's what COP means, is in Egypt, with the Green Movement seeking a global commitment on methane reduction and even more billions to flow from richer countries to poorer ones in the name of combating climate change. This is the new foreign aid. Now, in Australia's case, cutting methane emissions mean more restrictions on mining, but mostly it means reducing our beef and dairy herds, given cattle make up about 50% of our total. Add in sheep as well, and the days of the Aussie barbecue are numbered. It won't surprise you, but the Albanese government is trying to have it both ways. On the one hand, signing up to methane reductions, this is the Biden pledge, but on the other hand, telling farmers that this commitment will not, will not involve any new taxes or levies. Just look at what's happened in New Zealand and look at how often this government shamelessly copies Jacinda Arden. That's a problem with so-called climate action. It's supposed to be painless, even beneficial, they tell us. That's never how it turns out. Forget the vain hope of feeding seaweed to cattle to reduce their flatulence. The only way to get emissions down is to cull the herd, which means less meat on the shelves and what's there costing you more. The Albanese government wants Australia, along with other Pacific countries, to co-host the 2026 COP meeting. It'll cost tens of millions of dollars to get the bid up, and then that much again to host all these people in Australia. Your money, your money. I can think of plenty of pensioners that would rather see that money spent helping them keep the lights on. But as always with this issue, emotion trumps reality.